What is good, everyone? So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the trade where I made $3,500. Actually, 3,000 and what? $3,480, something like that. On my 500 accounts, as you guys can see, 100% transparency as always. No fake demo guru shit, no rented cars here, no Dubai shit. But basically, I'll be showing you guys the trade recap and the live trading, the recording of the live trading, because I do have it recorded here, right? So without further ado, let's just get into it. This was a pretty nice as a trade, I can't lie. This was a pretty good one. But let's just go over it real fast here with the, trade recap. So coming into the day, I was looking at the 4-hour, and obviously we are pretty bullish. So I was looking for buys because it's way easier to take pro trend trade versus counter trend trades. But interesting thing we did here was that if you look at this 1-hour candle, we technically grab liquidity to the downside, but this happened pre-market open here, right? So right here, actually from 9:25 a.m. Eastern to 9:30, we liquidate sell side liquidity, right? So we liquidate this and then we run, right? Now, everyone that had has gotten stopped out right there, or entered right there, has now gotten stopped out, right? So everyone has gotten liquidated, stop hunted, aka manipulated, whatever you want to call it, right? And now price obviously moves, but I could not get an entry here. I just couldn't, right? I couldn't see a way to get an entry, right? Obviously, this looks clean. It respects this level. There's a liquid grab on the higher time frame, which is obviously a wick on the higher time frame, but body closures on the lower time frames. You can see on the 15, 2 body closures here. On the 1 hour, it's just a wick, right? Breaking previous lows, right? So if we drew out, some levels here, there's a level here, level up here, and then we obviously also have these levels up here, right? Now, I was looking at this, and this was, a clear textbook, CCL play. If you're familiar with the 3 types, 3 phases in trading as the continuation, right? Then we get the consolidation, where it's moving sideways, generating buy side and sell side liquidity. Then we get the liquidity grab, right? In this case, it's right here. Maybe not see that clearly, but if you go to the 1 hour, it's very clear, right? But go back to the 15-minute right here, and then after the liquidity gap, we obviously get the continuation again, right? Repeatable cycle. When something is repeatable, aka the CCL, continuation, consolidation, liquidity, you can make a lot of money, right? And funny enough, we also get it right here again, which is what we took advantage of, right? So we get it here, first of all, continuation, then we get the consolidation, then we get the liquidity grab, then we get the continuation again, then we get the consolidation again, right? CCL, CC, right? And then we get the L, right? Liquidity grab breaking previous 5-minute lows now. And then after the liquidity grab, the liquidity phase, we get the continuation. Pretty straightforward and pretty beautiful, I can't lie, right? So I was, originally looking for entries here or something like this, but it was just moving too fast. It happened within like 30 seconds or something. Look at this 1-minute candle, right? So I didn't get an entry there. Fair enough, right? No entries. Couldn't do anything about that, right? Clear liquidity there, though. But now we basically just wait for price to break out, then retrace, and then everyone that got in, if you look here, everyone that got in on the lower time frames on this, for example, let's say here, stop loss here, anticipating this move because it's a, break, retracement, and they're trying to catch this continuation, basically got stopped out right here. So we have another liquidity grab, right? Another liquidity grab breaking previous 5-minute lows. And as I said, it is a CCL, right? What comes after the liquidity phase right here, we get the continuation, right? Now, entry was taken on the 5-minute closure. Stop loss was right here, ideally below the liquidity gap, but we can save some by going on the lower time frames and getting a candle flip on 1 minute, for example. And basically, I was targeting these equal highs up here to the left, right? So if you see right here, we do have equal highs right there, right? 30-minute equal highs, 15, and I do 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour equal highs as well. Yep. So targeting was, target was there and stop loss down there. And I mean, this is just a textbook play, right? It is the exact same play, funny enough, as always, as in my playbook. Look at this on the left right here, bearish closure. Another one pushes down, liquidates lows, flips bullish. Bearish closure at this level in an overall bullish trend. Next one pushes down, breaks lows, flips bullish, liquidity grab, continuation, right? Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy if you know what you're doing. Everyone could have caught this, and basically we also took it inside my, group with my students. Obviously, if you want access to this, want access to trade live with me, catch these, trades as well, you can check the link in the description. But whatever. let's get into the live trading recording of this trade right here. Let's just play fast forward
nice
here.
now. I can't lie.
So 5 minute is closing in 7 seconds right here. There's the 3 minute, but if you go to the 5
I'm gonna
minute,
have entries here, okay, boys?
right there, closing in 4 seconds. It's currently 9:50 a.m.
I'm gonna have
Eastern.
entries here.
So having entries,
on NQ.
I think you can
Order
hear
filled.
it. Yeah, order filled.
So
I'm in buy positions right there. And basically, I just tell, my students about this, weak gap right here. This might be a break-even gap, but I mean, look at this, boys. We end up entering the trade, and this is, this goes pretty aggressively and pretty fast. Look at this.
And then as here.
Look at this volume kick in.
Okay, I'm break even now.
Look at this
break even now.
Damn.
This is a risk-free trade. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let it run here.
Volume kicked in out of nowhere. And listen to what I say here.
I'm going to let it run here. Because now we have a lot of volume, okay? So I'm going to let it run to probably, these highs up here or something like that. Damn, boys.
So because volume does kick in and it is within our liquidity grab phase, and we're continuing up now in the continuation phase, volume is kicking in. The overall trend is bullish, right? We have equal highs to the upside here, which is our take profit, right? And we have a clear, easy textbook play, plus we're risk-free. Like, what is stopping price from continuing up to these highs? Nothing, basically, right? Just some small levels, maybe here, right? Maybe here, you might see a rejection here, right? But I mean, ideally, this is the target, right? This is what price wants to go towards, right?
Can we run up to these equal highs now, please?
So let's see here. We do get some closures in lower time frames. Basically just run up.
$2,500. They accounted for spreads a bit on,
and I close out.
that until
you guys can see. I also show my Top Step.
That's a little method for you guys.
Account right there. Also show you guys, or I mean, I talk about some sauce
that until you're at 1,500. That's a little method for you guys.
Just share some sauce inside my students, with my students, and basically just run the trade up. I mean, it's very simple.
That is a fucking winner. I'm out.
Close at the top.
Boys.
And yeah, I mean, you guys can see the execution as well right here.
Told right there.
Right there. So open up 5 micros, close 5 micros up here, and basically close at the top. I mean, beautiful ass trade. I can't lie. $500 almost, and this was pretty textbook. If you want access to this, obviously download for free inside my Discord. If you want to trade live with me, you can check the link in the description. And if you like this video, want me to do more trade recaps, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me. Otherwise, take care, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next video.